Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the iPhone App Podcast. Today we're going to take a look at an app by the Discovery Channel. It's the Canon game. I was turned on to it by somebody who came onto the iPhone App Podcast website and said, you got to check out this game. It's a blast. And so I did. So basically, it's the Canon game. You blow stuff up. It's a lot of fun. You adjust your elevation and all that stuff here by using these kind of scrollers over here on the side, and then hit fire. So obviously I need to, kind of make some adjustments here. Let's adjust my velocity a little bit and adjust my elevation a little bit. Alright, I need some more velocity. Let's go back up to like 50. A little too far. And you get a certain amount of shots. I've used 4 out of 15 already, and I haven't hit crap. So I really need to do a little bit better here. Yes, and when the explosion happens, if the phone vibrates, which is glorious, gives you pure victory. So let's hike up that velocity a bit here and see if I can't get that second one on the first try. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's get the last one. We're working good. Let's just hike up the velocity to like 73. Oh, just barely. Alright, let's go down to about 69 and see where we're at now. Okay, 70 is the magic number. There it is. There it is. I've demolished the entire first round. So now we're on the second round. Obviously, the problem with this game is all you have to do is remember your elevation, your velocity numbers, and you can beat the game. I'm sure you can find them online or something like that, or you can just copy the ones that I just used. But I'm not that. Wow, it came 66 and 70. Totally worked on the first one of the second level. Alright, let's just try this again. I don't have much to talk about. Let's just waste time. Yes! Feels so good to blow stuff up. Let's try 75 on the last one. Ah, pure glory. Anyhow, so obviously, the levels change up a little bit, and I'm sure that the targets get a little bit more difficult each time. Yeah, now, that's closer. It just barely makes it over that. Got one on the first try again, and I didn't have to change anything. So I'm sure the game, it does get harder each time, with different obstacles and things like that coming up. But, at the same time, it seems pretty easy. I mean, if you guys have watched any reviews before, you know how I talk about my ability to play games and how I'm pretty much horrible at games. So when I do actually do good at games, it's awesome. Well, let's just go 65 on this one. There we go. The sound effects are great on this app. I'm really impressed with the sound effects. I really think it's a good app. Especially, I believe it's free. Yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna need much more strength, velocity, or whatever. Probably not that much. What's awesome is that if you're still watching this, you probably could have done something productive in the amount of time you watched me blowing up these things. There we go, look at that. I'm on round 4. At least I think. Oh no, I've got one more down there in the middle that I totally didn't even notice was a target. Yeah, it's not gonna work. When you get really good, you could just start hitting buttons, you know. Oh yeah, see, it's starting to get a little bit more difficult. So anyways, this is a fun game. I mean, something to play. Obviously, it's not a game you could play when you're supposed to be quiet, but or you need silence, but it's definitely a fun game to play, and I recommend that you download it. It's called Cannon Game, really simple. And you can go and download it from the App Store, or you can obviously go to the iPhone App Podcast at iphoneappodcast.com, click on Cannon Game, and check that out. Also, if you haven't noticed on the website, let me grab the camera here and show you. On the website, which is out of focus, but that's okay, we've got our menus right here, which you've probably seen before. In the native apps, you can come down, you can view all the native apps by category, just like you do on iTunes, but you can also view them by cost, by free apps, $1 to $2, $2 to $5, $5 to $10, under $1, and stuff that's over $10, of course, would show up there as well. So those are good ways to there we go, that's more in focus. Those are good ways to sort through apps and try and find something that's inexpensive that you want to download, or within that price range that you want. Also, the Show Me Your Apps contest, if you haven't noticed that, and I did a video on it a little while ago, come in here and actually watch this video, and then send me a picture of your dash or your screen of all of your apps with a picture of yourself, and I am going to be sending out free stuff to people because I've got stuff coming in that I've been reviewing, like some of these cases, and I don't want all these cases, so obviously I need to be able to give them away to some of you. And you, as you can see down here, here are some of the people who have submitted a screenshot. Here's mine right here. So I've got my picture and I've got my 4 panes of apps, and I did that on August 15th. So that's a way to win some free gear from myself and the companies that send it to me. So GoDaddy.com, of course, is supporting our podcast right now. Go to GoDaddy, and if you make a purchase, you could save 10% by entering the coupon code iPhone1. The coupon code iPhone only, just iPhone, gets you 10%. iPhone 1 gets you $5 off $30 or more, and iPhone 2 gets you .coms for $6.95. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com and visit the iPhone App Podcast and rate some apps. Take care, and we'll see you next time.